Hello.
Wait.
It's nice to meet everybody. I'm Noelle with Inside Romania, and this is Victor.
Hello.
Hello. And we're going to be talking to you about our Transylvania Teens and Tweens program that we have starting next month. So it's just one short week away. So we're hoping that there's still people that maybe haven't made a decision on where they want to go, or if plans have changed. We are still open. We still have spaces available. So we will get into what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be offering. We're having a Teens and Tweens program designed and created by our family, but also by our own teens and tweens. Uh, we have uh, we have
Hi. Hi. Hello.
we have our own kids that have been a big part of what we're doing. Victor, you want to explain a couple things?
Sure. So, first of all, the program is a month long and is going to take place in Romania, in the heart of Romania. We're going to be in a national park in a mountain village. So, we're going to be at the foothills of the mountain, the Piatra Craiului mountain, and also close by, we're going to have a lot of other like small cities, but also big cities. So the mountain village, first of all, it's in the national park. We're like close to a bunch of trails, so the trails are literally our backyard. It's access to the road, the road access from Zărnești and from Bran. It's about 20 minutes to half an hour away. And what else do we have there? It's so hard to like just say, what else we have there because it's a place that has been dear to our heart since we've been going to Romania with kids and without kids. It's been the place where we spend time at least a week or more. So, for example, last time we spent 6 weeks and we just kept on staying and staying and staying and it's kind of like our home away from home, if you will, but still my home. So the mountain village, it's a little higher up, so we're going to be at 1,000 meters altitude, so we're about 3,000 feet. So it would be good when people come there to be prepared, layered up. The weather changes and from time to time you can get rain, so it would be nice to have something to dress up in and be cozy up. Um, we have access to trails that we can go for days, or we can go for half an hour, or we can go for a few hours. So depending on what everybody's interest is, we will try to accommodate everybody so we keep everybody happy. Um, Nearby from where we are, we have a few cities that are like close by, that are small, where you can go grocery shopping, you can, get your basics. They're 20 minutes to half an hour away, where we have access to markets, we have access to whatever store, whatever necessities you might have. Also, the nearby one of the villages, Bran, where we have a castle. So it's a very tourist area. So a lot of people, come there. It will be packed during the weekends. We prefer to take a step back and not go there during the weekend. So we prefer to explore that during the weekdays. But tourist season will be happening, so it's gonna be packed all the time. Probably, I don't know. We also have a few other cities that are like close by. So Zărnești is my hometown. There we have a lot of stores and all this, but close and a little further away will be Brașov, which is the main city in the area. The main city means the big city in the area, but the city has a very cultural and rich. What would you say? How like
It's called the Old City. So it has
It has an old city, so it has cobblestones. It has like a lot of churches, a lot of culture that will be there. Like how the city's been taken over by the Austro-Hungarians, and how the city survived, and a lot of culture is described. And it's amazing. It's very beautiful. It's one of the staple places of Romania. It's like where people come. Like if you go and visit Romania, everybody will say, "What should I visit?" Brasov will come on like top three most of the time, if not all the time. So apart from that, we have in between where we are and Brasov, we have another citadel which is called Rushnov. It's very cute. It's a town, but the town has like an old town on top of the hill, and it's amazing. They rebuild the entire thing, and it's nice to go see how people used to live, and the culture that is happening there. But also you have an overview of the surrounding area, and you know the typical market. You can buy different things. We have a few other castles there, so I have a few notes where we can do maybe a day trip. So we can go to Sighișoara, which is like the birthplace of Vlad,
the Impaler.
Prince Vlad. Anyway, it will be good for you to come and explore and see how, what's the culture, what's the history. I'm just curious about what your take is on all this, and how you're gonna learn, and because here you are is like Vlad the Impaler or Vlad the Prince, and then it turns up into Dracula, and you can look at it in too many ways, but it'll be good to put your point of view on it. So there will be opportunities to take day trips to go see Sighișoara. There is a clay castle on the way also. We have a little bit more to explore in different direction, but I don't want to go too much into it. So if you guys have any specific questions, I'll be more than happy to answer.
One thing that we like to do is once we get the group together is we see the interest of the group also. So there are activities that we have planned, and the activities with the teens and tweens will be from 9 to 1, 4 days a week. And so we will adjust that according to the group also, so that we get the opinions and interests of everybody. We do leave 1 day a week open for family outings, so there's plenty of time for the teens and tweens to be together between 9 and 1, and then their families can do whatever they want after the tweens are done with their activities. Also weekends, we have a family outing once a week where everybody gets together and we go out and explore together as a group. And then on the weekends, families will plan things together. So you have your own time. That's one thing that's really nice about it, is that everything is not so structured for you, but yet the teens and tweens have that time for themselves, because often when they're traveling, they're with their parents or they want to meet other people, and it's nice for them to have their own space. So to describe a little bit about where we're staying, Victor explained the area. We have a traditional mountain home. It's a large mountain home. There's 2 kitchens there. There's also an outdoor barbecue area, and then we have an activities area separate from the house where they'll be doing their the community activities. And then of course there's so much outdoor space. We back up, like we're right on the edge of the national park. It's right there. So one of the really cool things about it is how time really slows down there. I mean, you can go down the mountain and be in a market, or you can be right there in Mărgărea where we're located and see horse-drawn carriages go by and herds of sheep, and it's really the best of both worlds. So I'm just going to answer some questions that people have asked me along the way. And yes, I do realize the program is starting next week, but we do still have some space available. Some people have asked me, well, the program is a month long. Can I stay for a shorter period of time? At this point, yes, you can. We do have some gaps, some space in between that we can fill in for you. Or fill in with your family. So if you're interested, you can contact me. I do need to know the total number of people in your family and the ages of your kids so we can see how to make it work best. Recently, we also had a really cool opportunity become available for road school and camping families. Originally, everybody who was coming for the program was staying with us. We had a family recently inquire about, well, we have a trailer. They were already on the road, and this trailer is not going to make it up the mountain. So we looked into over at Playa Foy by the national park, which is about this area is about 20 minutes from us. There's a flat area, and if you have, excuse me, if you have a trailer or you're camping, you could stay in this area and then come to our program 4 days a week. So if that's something that you would be interested in doing, if you're camping on the road, just let me know, and I can get you more information about that. Some of the activities that we'll be doing, Victor is a professional photographer, so we always incorporate photography. Even at a very basic level, you can have a phone, you don't need to have a fancy camera, but we like to get out in nature and explore, and photography is a big part of that. Our kids and our family is highly involved in sports. I have an educational leadership background, so I've taught English abroad in India for 7 years and coached girls soccer. So we try to bring leadership and sportsmanship into everything that we're doing, as well as art and music are really big. Traditional art and music, and learning about the culture and the mysticism of Romania, it can really capture you. So what I would like to do now is introduce the kids. We have 2 teenagers, and we also have a tween. So that's where Transylvania Teen and Tween came from, as our desire to share with other people through our family. And we're homeschoolers, and we travel quite a bit. Like I said, we spent several years in India, going between India and Romania. And we just want to share this with you, and hope you can make it. So here's one of our teens. This is Kai, and here's Kenzie.
Hi, my name's Kenzie.
Hi, my name's Kai.
One thing I look forward to the most is meeting everybody. Also, it's gonna be cherry season when we get there, and I really can't wait for that. One thing I like to do when I'm in Romania is go to local markets and shop for fresh fruits and vegetables. So I really like to do that. One thing I also really enjoy is baking bread and apple pie with my aunts. The apple pie is one of my actual really favorites. It's just apple, it's simple. It's apple and some vanilla extract and some other seasonings, but you make the dough from scratch, so that's pretty fun to learn, and I really hope I could make it with y'all when you come.
Also, one thing in the market is cheese. They have really good cheese, and I suggest you buy cheese, and cheese. Don't get cheese in the store. It's because if you get cheese in the market, it's really fresh and just made, so the cheese is really good. And also, one thing we're going to be doing in the Romanian homeschool program is soccer. Our family is a really sporty family, and my brother's a goalie, and it's just soccer is going to be really fun there, and you all enjoy it.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, talking about sports, I learned a game in India called Lagori. It's very fun. There's like 7 stones and you have to stack them. Then one team has the ball and they hit the stones, and the other team has to collect the stones and stack them. And if you get tagged with the ball before you stack the stones, that means your whole team gets tagged with the ball. That means that you guys lost. But if your whole team doesn't get tagged and you stack all 7 stones, that means you won. And apart from soccer, there's one other thing that I'm really excited about. It's papanash. If you guys know what that means, well, then you guys have studied really hard. Because papanash is a traditional Romanian dessert that is, the sauce consists of blueberries and something else, and I don't know what it is. But there's a plain donut, and it's absolutely delicious. But you can also get a chocolate covered, but the plain donut is the best. And they pour the blueberry sauce on it. And then they top it with whipped cream, and it's delicious. And that's all.
Well, to say the least, I think Ocean is really excited for some papanash. I think we've even decided that if we ever get a dog, we might name it Papanash because our kids love this Papanash dessert so much. So one other question that came to mind was some families ask us, well, I have a teenage kid or I have a tween, but then I also have a 5-year-old who doesn't really fit into that teen and tween. How does that work? We, of course, accommodate families that have younger siblings. So if you have a teen or tween, even anywhere from 8 years old up, we would consider tween, and they're going to be part of the program, then of course, we want you to come. We want you to stay with us. So we will accommodate the younger sibling. And how that works. So the teens and tweens will go to the activities community space room that we have. And they'll be there from 9 to 1, like I said, 4 days a week. And then if there's any activities that the younger sibling could partake in that is age appropriate, of course, they are more than welcome to. And you have plenty of time, your own family time. So when families are planning different activities, the younger one could come along and we're all there together in this space together. So we're not going to exclude anybody. We just want that space for the teens and tweens so that they can create community connections. So yes, we do accommodate younger siblings. Some people have asked us, is this a drop-off program? It is definitely not a drop-off program. We are a family-orientated world school community. I say that, but if, during the 9 to 1, if you wanted to go to the market or go get some coffee, it's also a really great time for parents to have their own time and to have some space. So if there's, anything that you wanted to do on your own, exploring, adventuring, hiking, it is a nice time to be able to have a little bit of a break to go do whatever you want to do. Also, the activities room is located right on the same property. So you're not staying in one location and then dropping your kid, somewhere further away. And then, no, we're all right there in the same space, in the same area. So we have the community vibe going on. Let's see, anything else?
I think during the activity, what she's explaining is that it's a good time for parents to just go explore by themselves. You don't need to be stuck there. Obviously, it's good to just go, and there are many places where you can get coffee or you can go for a hike. There's plenty of things to do, and it's a community. So the thing is, your kid will be there, and it's in a safe place. It's awesome. So why not just go and, reconnect with each other or with nature, whatever you have going on. It's good for you to like just take a step back. At least during those hours, I found that, it's best to do that.
And although we're in a traditional mountain village community, we have Wi-Fi. So many people ask us, "Do you have Wi-Fi?" I'm working. We absolutely have Wi-Fi. We're working a world school program, so we have to have Wi-Fi. That's a must for
Right.
us. And so there are some parents that are going to be working during the time that the kids are in the activities, and that's totally fine. There are also some of the kids are still taking their courses, even though they're over the summer, um, because world schoolers, homeschoolers, once the program is, the 1 o'clock program is over, they may need to jump on line and do some classes or testing or different things like that. And of course, Wi-Fi is a must for us. Our own kids also have different classes that they're going to be, they're only having one class each that they're doing over the summer. They slow down quite a bit, but that's something that we continue as well. The biggest education that your kids can get while being with us, of course, is just being in nature and disconnecting in a way from electronics and all those things that are part of everyday society, but yet connecting to others in a way that is more meaningful. Is there anything else you want to add?
Somebody asked me this morning, like they put a question. It's like, is this a online program or is it like in-person program? So it is a in-person program, obviously. And who knows? Maybe it will be a time when this is going to be online. But right now, everything is happening in person. We want that connection. We want that community. We want people like being together, cooking together, like exploring together, and participating into all these activities that we have going on together. We have this togetherness. We want this to happen. It's not to say that Romania is like a place where we can all go explore together. No, we want you to go do it by yourself. We want you to go explore the trails, the mountain, the castles. I want to hear your singular experience. But when it comes to world schooling, we're gonna do it together.
Yes. One other question just popped up here. The house, the community house that we're going to be staying in, if I could describe it a little bit. I can also share pictures. So if anybody's interested, I can send you pictures of everything. So we have, everybody has their own bedroom, and that's your own private bedroom, right? Then we have community spaces, such as the living area and the kitchen. And we love to cook. So we know with other families there that this is going to need to be organized. And we have done this previously in the past, where we have organized workshops with other families. And we have set aside times for different families to have kitchen time. But also, there's plenty of storage. And we have a second kitchen. So there is not only the kitchen in the house, but there's also the kitchen in the community space. And we also have an outdoor grilling area if anybody is interested in grilling. So we just had somebody pop up on here. That's nice. Thank you. I hope you can make it, Amy. It would be nice to see you in Romania. So we have the outdoor space, we have the barbecue area, we have the 2 kitchens. And again, we'll organize this in a way that is easy for everybody. But the nice thing about it is we can all come together as community and we can cook together. Maybe somebody doesn't eat this, somebody doesn't eat that. It's okay. We'll find common ground and make it work. Okay. Anything else? The last thing that I would like to add, again, we do have space for you. Contact me. I'm at Inside Romania on Facebook. That's our Facebook page.
And Instagram.
And Instagram. So if last minute, I realize this is last minute because the program's starting next week. But there are people out there that can fly pretty quick and make things happen, or if you're already in Romania. One thing that I really like about what we're doing, I mean, there's many things I like, but one thing that I really like is that we have local expert guidance, local community. We are Romania, right? We are inside Romania. So we're not somebody who's coming to Romania that's going to put on a program that is not familiar with Romania, traditions, customs, laws, how things work in Romania with the local community. You have to have an in with the local community to make things happen. And that's one thing that we have that is really important to us. You know, we don't want you to come to Romania and not eat Romanian food. We don't want you to come to Romania and not experience Romanian culture and tradition. These things are very important to us, and of course, they're very important to our family, Victor, our Romanian family. So we want to share this with you. So it's something that is really important to us, is sharing the culture with you.
Right. I think I mentioned that he wants you to go buy the cheese at the market, and you know there's more than one reason why would you want to do that. But I know it's easy to go in the market and not the market, the supermarket or the store, and just pick up everything. But going to the market, going to the local market, and meeting the people. It just has a different vibe, a different feeling, a different way of you feeling that, okay, well, I'm not actually, contributing to some big store. I'm contributing to this, this one person that actually this is what they're doing. And we will take you to the markets. We will go together to the markets. They're shepherds that collect the milk and make the cheese in house. So there are a few hidden spots all over the place. Not just a few. They're everywhere. You just need to know where to look. But this you would not get without local connection, without being local, without having this knowledge of where the people are and what they're doing. And I'm just hoping to see you guys all there.
All right. Well, again, if you have any questions or you want to make this happen for you, we have local expert guidance to help you before your stay, during your stay. What airport should I fly into? How do I get there from Bucharest? What train should I take? Should I rent a car? All these things we have gotten down. So if you can make it happen to come and stay with us inside Romania, Transylvania Teens and Tweens in June, please contact us. All right.
All right. That's it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.